You know, realness can be tough to find. These places, these fans, are not what's on postcards. This is the real Kansas City, where it ain't always pretty, and a resolve and resilience forms. But it's a city that ignored prohibition, nurtured jazz, and realized a dream with Len whose memory will endure here forever. Tonight, they face a burgeoning division rival and a team seeking revenge for their recent history.
In overtime.
Tonight, a new era begins down here, where weird and funky is fashionable. Chargers Chiefs, Thursday Night Football on Prime Video.
Welcome to Thursday Night Kickoff, presented by Audible.
Downtown Kansas City on this 81-degree mid-September night in 20 minutes. Down I-70, Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Chiefs for a half a century. And the site tonight for Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Hi, everyone. Al Michaels in Kansas City. Welcome to the first of 15 Thursday night games on Prime, and what a way to begin it. The great Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs coming off a very impressive opening day win over the Arizona Cardinals on the road in their home opener now against the Chargers, who beat the Raiders at home on Sunday. And Justin Herbert, third year in the league, he is probably the next what they call elite quarterback. We'll see both of those guys in action tonight. Arrowhead has been rocking for 50 years, no exception tonight. And if this game lives up to expectations, we're in for a beauty in Kansas City. Kickoff just a few minutes away, and right now we go back down to Carissa Thompson. Carissa.
Thank you so much, Al. How lucky are we? Al Michaels and Kurt Herbstreit in the booth. Welcome, everybody, to Thursday Night Kickoff. I am Carissa Thompson, and I am joined tonight, as I will be each and every week, with Richard Sherman, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Tony Gonzalez. What an amazing atmosphere. I don't need to tell you that, Tony. And we've been waiting all off season for this game, and we are so close to kickoff. So we're going to get some quick thoughts from the guys. Sherm, we'll start with you. Chargers Chiefs, it's finally here. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a dogfight. I think it's going to be an absolute dogfight, a beautiful show. But I think it's going to come down to that Chiefs secondary. Can they step up? Can they stop Justin Herbert? That's the unknown here. I think we have a good understanding of what the Chargers defense is and what the Chiefs offense is. The unknown is that Chiefs secondary.
And for the first time in 3 years, no Tyrann Mathieu back there to stop them. So we'll see.
This atmosphere does not feel like week 2 of the regular season. This feels like a playoff atmosphere. I'm going to say this. We are so privileged right now. We're going to be able to witness the next chapter of maybe the best quarterback rivalry for the next decade in the NFL tonight.
And if you call yourself a football fan, this is the game you want to see. This is that great rivalry, that Tom and Jerry, that Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird. We are in for a treat tonight and for the foreseeable future. Love it.
Well, guys, it is almost game time, and that guy right there is ready. Justin Herbert and the Chargers making their way out. Let's take a look now at the starting lineups and who Justin Herbert will have helping him out. Let's start Fitz on offense.
Well, these are the guys that are going to try to replace the production that they're going to miss from their guy, Keenan Allen. Austin Eckler is going to get a lot of receptions tonight. And then how are we going to keep him clean? Corey Lindsey leads this group. He's the veteran. Young Rashad Slater on the outside was an all-pro last year.
This D-line is obviously, it starts and finishes with Chris Jones. Obviously, Frank Clark is going to have to step up. He's a big-time player, and he's going to do it this year. This linebacking core is led by Nick Bolden. He's an emerging star in this defense, led all rookies and tackles last year. He took over the defensive play calling in this secondary. Here's the question mark. Can Jalen Watson, the rookie 7th-round pick, stand up? Can Justin Reed make the necessary plays to get this game won?
Patrick Mahomes is on his way out as we watch the Chargers walk through the tunnel here. The atmosphere is heating up. You see your boy J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack making their way. I mean, this can't be an easy place for them to play. Kansas City Chiefs offense, who we got, Tony?
Yeah, well, you see those guys right there. Those are the skill players led by Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster had himself a game last week. Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming out of the backfield is a weapon as well. Now you look at this. They're going to slide to protection toward Andrew White, the big boys up front to protect. Orlando Brown is the guy that's got the X on his back.
Well, you know this D-line, they brought in Sebastian Joseph Day to secure that run game. This linebacking core, the former Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Tranquil had an interception last week. But this secondary, led by the All-Pro, Derwin James, then you got Mr. INT, J.C. Jackson.
Audible, the home of storytelling, presents Prime Stories.
Patrick Mahomes, touchdown! Kansas City, his 5th of the game.
How about the debut for Khalil Mack?
And he has dropped, the ball is out, and the Chargers have it.
I'm glad you guys all got to see it in person. 3 sacks, their every play, Khalil Mack.
How about those?
Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey!
If the Chargers want to finally prove that they're going to be a team to be reckoned with, they got to win this Thursday night game.
I know our guys are really excited for this one and to play on primetime Thursday night football. It's something you always grow up dreaming about.
First place is already on the line. We've got ourselves a big game on Thursday night football.
It's a short week, guys, but it's a great week, man. What would you rather be doing?
How are we feeling for a Tuesday?
We look forward to playing the Chargers. We know they're a heck of a football team.
I'm just sad Khalil came back, man. I thought he was out of the AFC West, and now he's back getting sacks again.
Did you cut your hair so you could cover Kelce better?
Hey, Coach. What are we doing? What's going on?
Great to see you.
Y'all doing all right? Doing great.
You come to the line of scrimmage against them. Who's the first guy you're looking for?
That's for you, Patrick, so you can watch all the Thursday games.
Oh, let's go.
Stadium, the atmosphere is always electric. Normal sellout crowd, 73,000. Greeting their Chiefs, and of course led by one Patrick Mahomes in his 5th season as a starter. And they're all set to take on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers on Thursday night football. Al Michaels with Kirk Street, great to have you with us. This is like a college atmosphere here. It's crazy. The Chiefs, of course, in the offseason, the whole narrative was they traded away Tyreek Hill, the dynamic Tyreek Hill. What would they look like without him? Put in the call to the Arizona Cardinals. What did they say?
Yeah, you lose the most explosive player in the NFL. Everybody thinks there's going to be a setback, but I don't know if it's going to be better or worse. It's going to be different. I think they have more depth now at receiver and tight end. I think you'll see Patrick Mahomes spread the ball around. Listen, the Cardinals attacked. They played a lot of man, blitzed him. That's what Mahomes wants. Tonight, a lot more zone. They'll sit back on him today.
Well, they have their franchise quarterback, and so do the Chargers, their franchise quarterback of the future. Also a better defense this year. They beat the Raiders at home last week. What was your takeaway from that game?
Well, I think everybody talks about Herbert. Something to remember tonight is Keenan Allen's out. So you're talking about some of these other receivers stepping up, and that's his go-to guy. But you're right. The story is Khalil Mack coming over. You team he and Joey Bosa up together on opposite sides on 3rd down against this Chiefs offense. That's what we all want to see. I think they'll play a lot more zone and force Mahomes and this offense to be patient.
Week 2 of the NFL season starts with a bang tonight as the Chiefs and the Chargers meet on Thursday night football.
This has been Thursday Night Kickoff, presented by Audible. Prime Video, the new home of Thursday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
And the party has started at Arrowhead Stadium. The Kansas City Chiefs! As Mahomes sprinting to the near pylon, reaches out, touchdown!
Justin Herbert is in attack mode.
He's attacking by 3-1, and look at that! Into the end zone.
It's all about tonight.
I have waited a lifetime. Spend my time so foolish.
He's at the 25-30.
Ball on the ground. 20, 10, touchdown.
Andy McDaniel Tomlinson.
Oh, baby, what a play! Home opener at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And we go to the field and welcome in Kaylee Harton. Kaylee.
Hey there, Al. The Chargers defense really struggled last season, so they made some big moves to fix it. The most notable acquisition, six-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack. Mack had season-ending surgery last November after he battled through a really painful toe injury for several games, but he returned to form in his debut in powder blue last Sunday. Once again, a game record. That guy had 3 of the Chargers' 6 sacks, including a strip sack to seal the win. Brandon Staley identifies Mack as the first star player he ever worked with back when he was the linebackers coach in Chicago. And Mack told me he likes playing for Staley because they share a similar mindset. They both want to dominate. And we will see the debut of another star acquisition for the Chargers in corner J.C. Jackson. Jackson had surgery on his right ankle just 23 days ago. He practiced Tuesday and Wednesday, and he has just gotten the green light to go tonight, Al.
Yeah, that's a big ad for them. Meanwhile, as the smoke clears at Arrowhead Stadium after the pregame pyrotechnics, Dwayne Bowe, who was a wide receiver here for 8 seasons, gets the honor of banging the drum to get us started. And the chant begins. And Kirk, you've done a ton of college football. This is as close to a college football atmosphere as you'll get.
They are fired up and ready to see their Chiefs' first home opener. And you're right, it's got that kind of, I've always heard about Arrowhead and the kind of energy that it provides, and you sure can't feel it tonight.
So the Chargers won the toss. They have deferred. Dustin Hopkins will kick off. And Isaiah Pacheco, a rookie 7th-round pick out of Rutgers, who was their leading rusher last week,